Most men think they need money, looks, or charm to attract women. But what if I told you that none of those things are the real key? Attraction isn't just about what you say or how you look, it's about psychology. Women, just like men, have subconscious triggers, deep emotional responses they don't even realize influence their decisions. The problem? Most men have no idea how to recognize or use them. But today, that changes. We're diving deep into 10 hidden female weaknesses, psychological triggers that, once understood, will completely transform the way you interact with women. Some of these may surprise you, but once you see them in action, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Ready to unlock the truth? Let's get started. Women are deeply emotional creatures, but that doesn't mean they're irrational. In fact, their emotions play a significant role in how they make decisions, particularly when it comes to relationships. One of the most overlooked yet powerful psychological triggers? Their deep need for emotional certainty. Attraction isn't just about excitement or passion. While those things are important, they aren't enough on their own. What a woman truly desires, often without even realizing it, is a sense of stability. She needs to feel that the man she's with won't suddenly break down, disappear, or become unreliable when challenges arise. This is why women are instinctively drawn to men who remain emotionally unshaken. Men who project a steady and grounded presence no matter what happens. On the other hand, men who are overly emotional, reactive, or needy create the opposite effect. Instead of offering stability, they introduce uncertainty into the relationship. And here's the problem. Uncertainty breeds doubt. Doubt leads to insecurity, and insecurity destroys attraction. Think of it this way. If a woman feels like she has to emotionally stabilize you, the roles have reversed. She's no longer able to relax in her feminine energy because she's forced to step into a dominant, protective role. That shift is one of the fastest ways to kill attraction. So what's the solution? Emotional strength and stoic confidence. When she's upset, you remain calm instead of reacting emotionally. When things don't go your way, you don't complain or panic. When challenges arise, you face them with quiet confidence. A man who provides emotional certainty becomes a woman's safe haven. He's the person she can rely on, the one who makes her feel grounded, even in chaos. The best part? This type of stability is rare, which makes it incredibly valuable. Whether she realizes it or not, a woman will always be drawn to a man who can maintain his emotional center, because that's the kind of man she can truly trust. There's an undeniable truth about human nature. We want what we can't have. It's why luxury brands charge premium prices. It's why people obsess over limited edition sneakers. Scarcity creates value. And guess what? Women operate on this exact principle when it comes to attraction. A woman's hidden weakness? She is drawn to men she can't completely have. The more certain she is about a man's feelings, the less exciting he becomes. The moment she feels like she has fully won him, something shifts in her mind. The chase is over and the thrill fades. Now, here's where most men go wrong. They think being available, eager, and constantly showing their interest will make a woman want them more. Instead, it does the opposite. It lowers their perceived value. Men who overpursue, who text too much, always say yes, or rearrange their entire schedule for a woman, lose their sense of mystery and challenge. And without that, attraction dies. On the flip side, men who maintain a sense of distance and unpredictability trigger something powerful inside a woman: the desire to close the gap. This is why women often become obsessed with men who seem just out of reach. It's not because they enjoy being ignored. It's because their subconscious assigns higher value to uncertainty. If a man isn't completely available, her brain starts asking questions. Why isn't he chasing me like other men? What is it about him that makes him different? Does he have other options? That curiosity turns into intrigue, and intrigue fuels attraction. So how do you use this principle to your advantage? It's about balance. You don't have to be a jerk or play games. You just have to create a sense of mystery and independence. Don't always be available. Let her wonder when she'll see you next. Maintain your own life. Have passions, goals, and hobbies that don't revolve around her. Reveal yourself slowly. Let her discover you over time instead of laying everything out at once. When a woman feels like there's always something new to learn about you, her interest never fades. But if she feels like she already knows everything and has you 100%, the chase is over. And so is the excitement. The rule is simple. Keep a part of yourself just out of reach, and she'll never stop chasing. If this is making sense, drop a fire in the comments. Let's see how many of you already knew this. Also, if you're finding this valuable, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more than you think. And if you want deeper insights like this, make sure you're subscribed. Now let's keep going, because the next one might just change the way you see attraction forever. Attraction isn't just about looks or words. It's about how you make someone feel in your presence. And one of the most overlooked yet powerful psychological triggers? A deep, controlled voice and an undeniable presence. The science behind a deep voice. Studies have consistently shown that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just personal preference, it's biological. A deep voice subconsciously signals high testosterone levels and strong leadership qualities, which women are naturally drawn to. It's the same reason why iconic figures in history, from movie stars to political leaders, often have commanding voices. But it's not just about having a deep voice, it's about how you use it. A man who speaks slowly and deliberately, without rushing or fumbling over his words, exudes confidence. His words carry weight. He doesn't just speak, he commands attention. The power of presence. Beyond voice, presence is another silent yet powerful attraction trigger. Presence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about owning the space you occupy. Women are drawn to men who project strength without trying too hard. A man with strong presence. Moves with purpose, no fidgeting, no rushed movements. Maintains eye contact, without looking away nervously. Speaks with conviction, as if every word matters. On the other hand, weak presence is marked by slouched posture, nervous gestures, an uncertain or hesitant voice. How to develop this instantly? If you want to captivate women effortlessly, master your voice and presence first. Lower your speaking tone slightly, slow down your words, and hold strong eye contact. Walk into a room as if you belong there. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you, without you even having to say a word. Want to trigger a woman's deepest fear? Walk away like you don't need her. One of the most powerful psychological triggers in attraction is the fear of loss. It's human nature. We value what we think we're at risk of losing. Women, just like men, are emotionally wired to chase what feels just out of reach. But here's where most men go wrong. The mistake most men make. When a woman starts to pull away, most men panic. They start chasing, blowing up her phone with texts and calls. Beg for another chance or ask what they did wrong. Over-explain their feelings, hoping she'll understand. Try to fix things, thinking logic will change her emotions. But here's the brutal truth. Neediness is the ultimate attraction killer. The moment a woman senses you need her more than she needs you, her attraction starts to fade. Why? Because desperation signals weakness, and weakness is not attractive. The power of walking away. A man who can walk away communicates ultimate confidence. He's saying, without words, I am not desperate for you. I have options. My self-worth is not tied to your validation. And that mindset drives women crazy, not because they enjoy being ignored, but because it triggers their fear of loss. If she knows you're willing to leave if she disrespects you, plays games, or pulls away, she will naturally value you more. This is not a game, it's self-respect. This isn't about manipulation, it's about having standards. A high-value man doesn't beg for attention. He expects respect, and if he doesn't get it, he moves on without hesitation. The rule is simple. Be willing to walk away, and you'll never have to chase. Nothing is more magnetic to a woman than a man who is driven, who has a mission bigger than her. Men who prioritize their goals, passions, and personal growth naturally command respect and attraction. Why? Because women are instinctively drawn to men who know where they're going. A man with a mission radiates purpose, direction, and a sense of unshakable confidence that no amount of good looks or charm can replace. Why most men fail. The mistake many men make is centering their lives around a woman. They drop their hobbies, neglect their goals, and make her the center of their universe. The problem? This kills attraction. A woman may enjoy the attention at first, but deep down, she loses respect for a man who lacks direction. She wants to feel like she's part of a man's world, not that she is his world. The power of purpose. When a man is focused on his mission, he doesn't seek validation. His fulfillment comes from his purpose. He has boundaries. His time and energy are valuable. He remains emotionally stable because he isn't dependent on a relationship for happiness. This doesn't mean neglecting her. It means maintaining your own identity. The most attractive men are those who make a woman feel like she's joining them on an exciting journey, not becoming their sole focus. So, if you want to unlock a woman's deepest attraction triggers, build a life so compelling that she wants to be part of it. Men on a mission. If there's one trait that instantly sets a man apart in a woman's eyes, it's having a strong sense of purpose. A man with direction, with goals, with a clear mission in life is infinitely more attractive than a man who drifts aimlessly. Why purpose is irresistible. Women are naturally drawn to men who are going somewhere. It's not just about money, status, or success. It's about the energy that comes from having a bigger vision than just chasing a relationship. A man with purpose exudes confidence because he knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. Focus because he doesn't waste time on distractions. Strength because he's disciplined enough to stay on his path. When a woman sees this, she feels safe, inspired, and intrigued. The trap of making her your purpose. The biggest mistake most men make? They make the woman their mission. They drop everything for her. They prioritize her over their own ambitions. And while women enjoy attention, the moment they realize they've become a man's entire reason for living, attraction dies. Why? It makes him too easy to win. It signals weakness, not leadership. It makes her feel responsible for his happiness, which is not what she wants. How to cultivate purpose. A man with purpose pursues his goals first. His career, passions, and dreams come before any relationship. Doesn't rearrange his life just because he starts dating someone. Inspires rather than chases. His ambition makes a woman want to be part of his world, not the center of it. The takeaway? A man on a mission is a man women can't resist. Find your purpose, chase it relentlessly, and you'll never have to chase women again. A truth most men fail to understand. Women will test you, not because they want to, but because they're wired to. These tests aren't random. They're subconscious ways for a woman to assess whether you're truly as strong, confident, and self-assured as you appear. She may not even realize she's doing it, but make no mistake, every woman does it at some point. Why do women test men? It all comes down to biological and emotional security. A woman instinctively seeks a partner she can rely on. A man who won't crumble under pressure, fold under stress, or become emotionally unstable. Her tests are her way of ensuring you are that man. Tests can come in different forms. She might tease you to see if you get defensive. She might push your buttons to see if you lose your cool. She might question your decisions to see if you stand firm. She might act distant to see if you chase her or stay centered. How most men fail. The majority of men fail these tests because they react emotionally. They either get defensive, over-explaining themselves and seeking approval. Lash out, proving they can't control their emotions. Try too hard to please her, showing they lack self-respect. How to pass with confidence. Stay unshaken, no matter what she throws at you. Maintain your composure. Own your decisions, don't backtrack or seek validation. Playfully call her out, show that you recognize the test but aren't bothered by it. A woman doesn't test a man she doesn't care about. She tests to see if you're worthy of her trust and attraction. Pass the test, and you'll become even more desirable in her eyes. Ever noticed a woman testing you? Maybe she tried to make you jealous, picked a fight over nothing, or went cold just to see how you'd react. If you've been through this before, drop a tested in the comments. Let's see how many of you have faced this challenge. Rejection. Most men fear it, avoid it, and let it destroy their confidence. But here's what they don't realize. How you handle rejection is more attractive than never being rejected at all. Why? Because rejection is a test. Women instinctively know that a man's response to failure reveals his true strength. Does he crumble, get angry, or retreat into self-doubt? Or does he brush it off, unfazed, as if it doesn't affect his sense of self-worth? A man who handles rejection with grace, humor, and confidence instantly separates himself from the pack. It shows he's not desperate, not easily shaken, and most importantly, not reliant on external validation to feel good about himself. How most men react and fail. When faced with rejection, many men take it personally. They assume it means they're not good enough. Try to convince her. They beg, over-explain, or push harder, which only repels her more. Get bitter or defensive. They insult her, complain, or act like they never cared in the first place. These reactions scream insecurity. And insecurity is the ultimate attraction killer. How to win even when you lose. Smile and move on. Show her rejection doesn't shake your confidence. Stay playful. If she turns you down, respond with humor. Ouch, my ego will recover, eventually. Don't linger. Show that your time and energy aren't dependent on her response. Here's the irony. When a woman sees you handle rejection with confidence, she often reconsiders. Why? Because real confidence is rare, and rare things are valuable. Mystery is a powerful force. It drives curiosity, fuels attraction, and keeps people coming back for more. And when it comes to relationships, women are wired to obsess over men they can't fully figure out. Why? Because uncertainty triggers intrigue. The human brain craves resolution, and when something or someone is unpredictable, the mind fixates on it. This is why a man who is too predictable, too available, or too eager quickly loses his appeal. There's no challenge, no mystery, no excitement. The psychology of uncertainty. Studies show that intermittent reinforcement, unpredictable rewards, creates the strongest emotional attachments. This is the same principle that makes gambling addictive. When women aren't entirely sure where they stand with a man, they think about him more, analyze his actions, and become emotionally invested. Now, this doesn't mean playing mind games or being manipulative. It means maintaining an element of mystery in how you present yourself. How most men kill attraction. They overshare too soon. Giving away everything about themselves up front removes all intrigue. They're always available. Being too eager signals that you have nothing else going on. They seek validation. Constantly checking if she likes them shows insecurity. How to keep her intrigued. Reveal yourself slowly. Let her discover layers of your personality over time. Be unpredictable. Avoid falling into routines that make interactions feel stale. Stay emotionally independent. Show that your happiness isn't dependent on her response. Women chase what they can't fully have. Keep a part of yourself just out of reach, and she'll never stop trying to figure you out. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, the man who masters self-control stands above the rest. Most people are slaves to their impulses, whether it's chasing women, seeking validation, or indulging in temporary pleasures. But a man who controls his desires, he controls his destiny. Why self-control is a rare and powerful trait. Women are naturally drawn to men who display discipline and restraint. Why? Because it signals strength, leadership, and high status. Think about it, who holds more power? The man who desperately chases women, always seeking their approval? Or the man who chooses selectively, valuing himself and his time? Women instinctively respect the man who isn't ruled by his desires. He's the one they have to win over, not the other way around. Where most men go wrong. Most men let their emotions and urges dictate their actions. They get overly excited when a woman shows interest. Lose focus on their goals the moment they start dating someone. Put women on a pedestal instead of maintaining their own standards. This instantly kills attraction. Why? Because a man without control is a man without direction. How to master your desires and command respect. Be selective. Don't give your attention freely. Make women earn your time and effort. Stay mission-focused. Never let attraction derail your personal growth or purpose. Exude calm confidence. Never act out of desperation. Your control makes you more desirable. The bottom line? When you control your desires, you control your life. And women can't resist a man who has complete mastery over himself. Attraction isn't about luck. It's not about being the richest, the best looking, or the smoothest talker. It's about understanding psychological triggers, the hidden weaknesses that influence women on a subconscious level. When you provide emotional certainty, exude presence, maintain mystery, and control your desires, you separate yourself from the masses. You become the man she can't ignore. But here's the thing, knowing isn't enough. You have to apply these principles. Most men will hear this and continue making the same mistakes. But if you truly want to stand out, start implementing what you've learned today. If this resonated with you, drop a level up in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into attraction, confidence, and self-mastery, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's take this journey to the next level. See you in the next one.